Hey guys, we're back with SubaHibi. Frontwing made this. Thanks, Frontwing. Oh my, get out of here. Riot launcher. Okay. Yeah, warning, 18 years old, yada yada. We're all adults here. This one? Right. So last time we had like the most beautiful scene in all of fiction. And it's like SubaHibi peaked. So it was several more minutes before I noticed something was strange. I felt that there's someone behind me. Yuki and I both noticed it. Oh, hello.
Kotomi-san.
I still love the... Like, so, you know, the whole end of the sky is the end of your world. But then the sky is full of people's love. That's just beautiful. Why are you here?
Yuki-chan, 大きくなったのね。前はあんなに小さかったのに。
She's got the purple hair that the Wakatsuki twins do.
ちょうど今の刃先ぐらい人って成長するのね。
And answer my question. Why are you here?
後をつけてきたんで
She's
す
gonna
か。
pull out a gun.
いいえ、そんなことありませんよ。ならなぜここに？そう決められていたからです。
Is she gonna transform into Kimika?
決められていた？はい。すべては予言によって決められていたからです。
The prophecy? So you do still believe in that prophecy?
あんな予言？予定調和の法を知る言葉をあんなもの呼ばわりするなんて。友実は相変わらずダメな子ですね。予言って何？
This woman thinks that the entire history leading up to the world's ultimate destruction has already been determined.
世界破滅。
Takuji said that you don't believe in that prophecy anymore.
それは当然ですよ。あの子は頭がいい。友実と違って目的のためならば手段を選ばない。
Goals?
その目的って
You guys are still trying to kill Hasaki.
葉咲ちゃんを殺す？殺す？何言ってるの？元あるべき場所に返すだけです。
And you're still deluded as ever.
やだ
ー！ Hasaki?
待って友実。
I ran towards Hasaki's screaming voice.
友実、そっち崖があるから気をつけて。足元暗いからね。
Hasaki! I cursed my own decision. I cursed the fact that I believed him for even a second. That they hadn't changed at all. Takuji wanted to kill Hasaki and get back the power he thinks she stole from him. Takuji, you guy! See, it's Kimika! That is Kimika! I'm gonna edit in Kimika's face for the thumbnail. You run as fast as ever, Nissan. You jerk. You told me you didn't believe in that crap anymore. Was that all a lie? I told you that? But can't you see how if it was all staticky, this would look like Kimika? Yeah, you did. You said you weren't trying to get rid of Hasaki anymore. Yeah, I said that. What about it? Then what's with that blade? This? It's just a knife. My extreme high ratio technical Dando. Why are you pointing it at Hasaki? Hasaki wouldn't listen to me, you know? I didn't want to do this either. Listen to you? What are you trying to make Hasaki do? Why are you so angry, Nissan? This is inevitable. It wasn't inevitable. What are you trying to do?
空に返すの。
Voice acting. Ah!
琴美さん。
You're still trying to do that?
すべてはこれは世界が神によって創造された時から決められたこと。
You leave Ayana out of this.
これは天地開闢より定められた予定調和。
Although she might actually be like a Cthulhu instead of a god, I'm not for sure. Like, I mean, Cthulhus are basically gods, right? What harmony. That prophecy was right. Then your child with a pastor should have been a lone boy.
あの教祖と産む子供って。
Probably heard rumors about it before. Yukine. Hasaki and Takuji don't have Mamiya blood in their veins. The blood in their veins came from the pastor of the White Lotus Association. You betrayed my dad, you jerk. You had a child with some religious fraud. You told that child that he was going to become the savior and save the world from destruction. That's right. I was supposed to be born as the savior. I was supposed to be the savior, born from the union of the white WLA founder's blood and the blood of the long line of Shrine Maidens of the Tsunami family. Is that what happened? The reality is that you aren't any kind of savior. No, that's because the heritage was split between 2 children rather than 1.
それって
That's right, Yukine. They believe that Takuji couldn't become the savior because Hosuki was born. It's not a belief, it's clear and evident truth. The prophesied birth of a savior when these 2 powerful bloodlines come together. She prevented the fulfillment of that prophecy. Is this like a Greek prophecy? There was 2 powerful bloodlines coming together, but it wasn't. It was the Mamias. So what should have been 1 was split into 2. It's not true. You aren't the savior. The only reason you're abandoned by the pastor is because he got bored of you. He just made up all that crap about the savior. My father investigated all of that before he died. The pastor told that crap to every woman he took advantage of. What would journalists know anyway? They're just peasants, people of low birth. They can only examine things from the outside. But Dad only— wait, don't talk about Kibora like that. Dad only became a journalist to investigate those lies, so that you would know the truth. What truth is that? There's only one truth. The world will end. Before that day comes, it must come into my powers to save you on Earth. That day will never come. You're just a commoner. You'd be normal whether Hosuki was born or not. How dare you call me a commoner? Maybe you're the best at all those things in the past, but now I've far surpassed you. Then put down that knife and face me. If you're a man, then put up your fists and fight me. Yeah, put up your dukes, you 9-year-old.
友実の言うことなんて聞く必要ないわよ、拓司。
Shut up!
友実の血も、さなみと間宮の根血。常人でないのは当然。でも、それも救世主として生まれるべき運命の拓司にとっては、超えるべきハードル程度
Oh, we got a
の
little dialectic here.
今は兄さんに勝てなくても大丈夫。拓司、あなたはやがて世界すべてを救う人間なんだから。
That's stupid, pardon my French. Don't bring Hosuki into your delusional fantasies. Keep that crap to yourself. Give Hosuki back! What's Yuki doing right now? Is she going in for a Yuki tackle and then they both fall? You really aren't good at making reason
俗
arguments.
人の言葉に耳を傾けてはいけませんよ、拓司。
Yes, I know. Hosuki's part of me to begin with. I need only to return her to the sky and regain the power that is rightfully
そ
mine.
うよ。そうすれば全ては救われる。さあ、拓司。葉崎の魂を再び空へ。
So I'm kind of curious. Do you guys think this prophecy is real? Do you think if he killed Hosuki, he'd actually become Jesus? Because it's SubaHibi, so like I don't know. He could be delusional. It
あ
could
な
be
たの
real.
失われた魂のかけらは再びあなたの元に戻る。
Once I do,
拓司は救世主になる。
Takuji, I will become the savior. Sorry, hold on.
拓司
I
は
will
救
become the
世主にな
savior.
る。
There we go. That's ridiculous. I wasn't certain what to do. Perhaps what I did in that moment was reckless. I instantly leapt forward, right into Takuji. But Yukine ran in a different direction than I did. Yeah, they got the team attack. Ah! An instant. Such a short amount of time that it would be called a mere instant. He threw Hosuki over the cliff. Hosuki's small body flew over the edge with surprising speed. I panicked and ran towards the cliff, but I couldn't pull her back from over the edge. I lost my balance and fell. My eyes could only follow her over the edge. I followed her falling body. It floated in midair. Then gravity took over. She was sucked down into the abyss. Okay, so that's not how I thought that would go. I mean, obviously she lives. It felt like my words were too late. My legs were too slow. I could only lament the fact that I was powerless. Then I saw something unbelievable happen right before my eyes. Yukine caught Hosuki in midair as she fell off the cliff. She didn't reach out with her hand and grab her. Yukine threw her entire body over the edge and caught Hosuki. Kibika ending. I saw that happen in a flash, in a mere instant. Hosuki! Yukine! So if Hosuki landed on top of Yuki, would that actually stop anything? Like, I don't know physics well enough to... Both of them disappeared, sucked down into the darkness lying under the cliff's edge. Then came a sound I never wanted to hear. A sound that grates on the ears. An unimaginable, unpleasant sound. Simply a sound no one would want to hear. Hosuki! Wait, hold on, let's hear the... Yeah, there we go. See, I couldn't do it that well. Well, I mean, I could, but I wouldn't be talking for the rest of the day. I did it! I did it! I finally did it! That man pretending to be my father always got in my way before. The power I deserve to have is finally coming back to me. The part of my power which was given to Hosky has finally returned to the sky.
よくやりましたね。
Yeah, I did, Mother. I could finally be the savior. The hell are you saying? Now I can save the world. I can return the world to the sky. Is he gonna jump or is Tomasana gonna push him? Freaking idiot.
これで予定調和の動きは神が定めた状態に戻ったはずです。すべては予言通りに進行する。
That's stupid. Pardon my French. Nissan. Maybe you don't understand this because you're just a commoner. This isn't something to grieve over. It's not like I killed Hosky. I merely returned her to the sky. Or maybe this is the Tomosane you guys wanted the voice patch for, and it's not this it's not Tomosane, but this the other Tomosane.
そう。
Is that
確か
why?
に空高く吸い込まれる姿を私は見ました。
Okay, sorry, I cut the video there. Minakami and Hosky fell, right? And like Kimura actually is revealed to have caught them. He traveled back in time and saved them. Wait, where's my wireless mouse? Where'd I put it? No, where'd I put that? Where'd I put... Hold on. Hold on. Hold the video. Okay. Sorry. I could cut that out. Will I? Absolutely not. How stupid are you? That's Hosky crying at how cool Kimura is. Huh? That voice. Nani? Hosky! Hosky, is that you? Hosky, are you okay?
私は大丈夫だけど。だけど。
What's wrong?
ユキさんがいっぱい血出して全然動かなくて。
She really shouldn't have said that line about Confucius, huh? Yukine? What happened to Yukine?
私を守ってくれて。私をずっと抱きしめてくれて。最後まで。ここに落ちる最後まで。何度も崖にぶつかったのに。
Oh, so it's kind of like a tumble thing, I see. I thought it like was a straight drop. Yukine? Don't move! I'm coming! That girl.
拓司、今だけです。加減の月が天に昇る前までに葉崎を空に返すのです。
Okay, push him and then you'll save Hosaki. Yes! I won't let you. Huh? Yeah! I won't let you. I won't let you. I won't let you. He's beating up an 8-year-old. What did you do to Yukine? I won't let you kill Hosaki too. Dang it! Ah! Wow. Can't believe you dodged that. You guy. Gonna end it here, Takuji. End it? I won't hesitate any longer. Until I defeat you utterly and absolutely, you won't give up on those delusions. I'll defeat you right here, once and for all. With your bare hands. He's talking about killing a child, by the way. I have a knife in case you forgot. It's a perfect handicap to make this fair. He's so cool. That's no problem at all. I really wonder where that confidence comes from. Unlike you, I've been practicing every day. What? You act like you're the only one who's been working hard. He has the shonen protagonist power of working harder than everyone else. The past few years since you disappeared, I've worked myself to death. In order to surpass you, in order to make it clear to you that you're nothing more than a hurdle for me to overcome. This is the result of all your hard work? Yes, exactly. But we aren't done yet. Wait, is that Tomosane? Like, look, they're two T characters. I'll return you to the sky, then Hosaki will follow suit. And then I will become the savior. No, you won't. I will. I'm different from you. I'm the chosen one. What's different? You're just some, actually, that might be the literal, like the other use of the word bastard that was born when some other man played around with your mom. Don't say that. Ah, my cheek burned. When I touched it, I could feel that it had been split open. It wasn't nearly a fatal wound, though. Took a stance to defend myself against the next attack. But, what is this? Huh? What is this? Huh? Takuji. Whoa, stop screwing around. What's happening? I didn't have a clue what happened either. They're the same person and he stabbed him. The simple reality was the knife previously in Takuji's hand was now plunged deep into his chest. Or the Tomosane from the future stabbed Takuji. Takuji, you? What's happening? I was supposed to become the savior and save the world. Takuji! Tried to pull the knife out. Do not do that. I heard someone behind me telling me to stop, but that didn't make me hesitate for even a moment. I pulled the knife out of Takuji's chest. Now he's gonna bleed out, you idiot. I knew right away that I'd done the worst thing possible in that situation. I know either way, such a deep wound out in the mountains would inevitably be fatal. But if I hadn't pulled the knife out, he would have had more time to live. But I did it. I pulled it out. What? What's happening? Suddenly, everything's going white. Takuji! Hold yourself together! What? Nissan? You ran away into the white. That's a dirty trick. Takuji, hey! Oh, that's weird. Why won't my body move? All of a sudden. Hold on, don't leave me now. Huh? What are you doing, Nissan? Did I lose? Have I lost? Who cares about losing? Takuji, hold on, please! I do like how, past all that, he's still his brother, even if he's, a jerk 8-year-old. I see, I lost. That's why my body's getting cold. I can't move. But I won't die. I'll never die. Because my mother comes from a long line of shrine maidens capable of raising the dead. So I'll come back. Takuji! Yes, I'll absolutely never die. I'll survive. No matter what it takes. Yeah, I understand. Anyway, just don't go to sleep. Tore off my own shirt and tried to wrap it around Takuji's chest. The flow of blood didn't slow down at all. Takuji! Hold on, please! I'm going to be fine. Don't worry. Nothing to worry about. I'll never die. Hey, you won't die. You're gonna be fine. That's right. Even if my body breaks. Takuji. I can just use yours, Nissan. One. Takuji. Yeah, superpowers. I won't die. I won't. Takuji's fingers pressed into my temple like nails. It was beyond mere pain. Ah! How can he be so strong? Destroy?
そう、タクジ。あなたならできるはず。友実の脳を壊してしまいなさい。
Oh, here, that's sound effects. His eyes narrowed to slits as he stared into mine. I will take your brain. Yeah. Couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't. Ah! Takuji's fingertips broke through my skull. That's impossible. Human doesn't have nearly enough strength to break a person's skull like that. This must be an illusion. This can't be reality. As a trained fighter, I know that better than anyone. The fact that it was impossible. And yet, my consciousness started to waver. Waver? He's waver. I couldn't hold myself in this world. I'll take your body, Tomo-san Nissan. So I guess this is farewell. But like, the Takuji before It's My Own Invention was not that Takuji. We have, like, there's two Takujis and two Minakamis. There's the weeb Takuji, and then there's Savior Takuji, and then there's real Minakami and fake Minakami, and then Tomosane. So, like, what's going on there? There's 5 of them. There's not 3, it's 5. It was a familiar scene, more familiar than any I'd seen before. A scene I knew all too well. Oh,
この風
hello.
景の方がしっくりくる？
Well, yeah. Until now, I've forgotten what happened in the
そうだ
village.
ね。
Oh, are we in present time? After that, did I become Mamiya Takuji?
さあね。少なくとも見た目はあんたはあんたのままだったけど。
So who won and got Tasaki? But I lived my life as Mamiya Takuji.
病院の先生の話曰く、心的外傷後ストレス障害、いわゆる PTSD だって診察したけどね。
But the villagers believed it was Mamiya Takuji's curse. In other words, the result of Sanami Kotomi's powers.
琴美さん、死人帰りできるって噂だったからね。
So what actually happened then?
真相？そんなのわかるわけないだろ。あんたに間宮拓司が取り付いたことを否定する材料なんてないし。もちろん PTSD によって作り出された人格だって否定もできない。
Oh, they're just gonna leave it open? Does anyone actually read this and assume that it's not supernatural at all?
どっちだって説明方法としてはどっこいどっこいだよ。
Like, my understanding is, okay, there's 5 of them. You have Tomosane, then you have the ghosts, and then you have the psychological, like, you have Weeb Takuji and Fake Minakami, who are the psychological impact.
ただ事実としてそれ以後あんたは自らを間宮友実と認識せずに間宮拓司と認識した。
I can't deny that. So where are we?
どこだと思う？
The roof. Building C, maybe?
ご名答。
That's not correct, is it? That dream just now, and my memories of the past. Is that all you're doing, Yukine?
ユキね。なんかその名前で呼ばれるの嬉しいね。なんか嬉しい。
So hold on. It was said that Minakami didn't remember at least some things, like that Master was her dad. So did Minakami have a last minute memory unlock too before this? What's wrong, Yukine? She smiled as tears flowed from her eyes. Or this isn't the Minakami from Tomosane's brain. This is the real ghost of Minakami.
なんかさ、本当に大人になったんだね。友さね。
Yeah, sorry for not having sex with you. I think that means you die now.
あの頃と全然違
Or
う。
move on.
ほら。
You know, we never actually saw it confirmed that Minakami's dead. She could be comatose and then come back as a, you know, she grabbed my
あんなに
arm.
細かった腕もさ、私より全然
What?
太いじゃん。
Are we talking about Tomosane here? Have you not seen him? He's the skinniest guy around. Yeah, of course, a lot of time has passed since then.
あの時の私と同じ年なんだぜ。友さねってさ。
Am I really?
そうそう。あんたは私のことなんてあんま気にしてなかったからわかんないか。
To a little boy, all adults just look like adults.
そんなもんかね。
Yeah, back then I never knew your hands are so small.
そっか。私の手小さいか。
Yeah, can't believe they're so small. Your entire hand fits here in my palm. Back when I was a kid, I always thought you were so big.
でも胸は結構でかいんだぞ。
Yeah, she's got you there. It's not nearly as wide as my chest. Your body's way smaller than mine, too.
友さねだって男にしてはだいぶチビだけどね。
Well, no, actually, he's not Tomosane. He's Takuji. Right. Well, I mean, because I think Tomosane is skinnier than Takuji. I'm still bigger than you.
そうだね。私よりもう全然大きいよ。友さね。
Do you always know this? And he's very high-waisted. I'm sorry, Tomosane.
何？
About our past.
いや、残念ながら事実を全て知ったのはだいぶ後だよ。この肉体の無意識化を見ることができるようになってからだね。
Okay, so this isn't separate. With those lucid dreams, huh?
そういうこと。
Which means this is just a lucid dream modeled after the Building C roof.
そうだね。
And what I just saw, those are my memories of the past.
そうだね。あんたが辛くて封印した記憶だよ。
I'm a really weak person, huh?
そんなことないよ。もしかしたら本当に呪いかもしれないしさ。
Even then, that would mean I lost to that curse.
何言ってるんだよ。あんたがいつ負けたんだよ。
I've done nothing but lose. Even on that day, you're the one who saved Hasaki. I promised to protect Hasaki, but I couldn't protect her at all. And then Takuji took control of me.
でもまたちゃんと拓司君に立ちふさがったじゃない。
That's right. I stood up to him and I lost. How disgraceful.
何言ってるんだよ。それでいいんだろ？
What? Of course it's not okay.
こんなのさ、演出なんだろ？
A performance?
ああ。そう。ヒーロー
He's gonna come and fight Ayana!
そういうもんなんだろ？
Kiriko?
あんたはヒーローなんだろ？変身ヒーロー。
Turn into a Gundam to fight Ayana!
葉咲ちゃんにはさ、辛い思いさせたけどさ、こんなのだってこれから続く幸せの日々へのちょっとしたスパイスになるんだろ？
Yuki ne.
約束したんだろ？葉咲ちゃんと。あの海岸でさ、拓司が救世主なら俺はヒーローだ。お前を守るためにどんなピンチな時でも立ち上がる。逆にピンチの時は演出だと思ってくれよ。だってピンチをチャンスに変えてこそヒーローだからさ。
So what's happening in the present time? Like Hasaki dove off the roof after like is Tomosane off the roof at this point? Like it's not just gonna be a recreation of what happened to Minakami and Hasaki.
葉咲ちゃんは最後まで信じてるぞ。あんたがヒーローであることを。
Yuki ne.
もちろん私だってさ。友実は最後の最後まで負けない。どんなことがあっても負けない。だってさ、
Yeah.
ヒーローってそういうもんなんだろ。私だって信じてるんだよ。友実はヒーローでさ、最後に全てを解決してくれるってさ。
What are you talking about? I already failed to protect you, Yuki ne.
バカ。だからお前は葉咲ちゃん専用のヒーローなんだろ？
But you just said you believed in me too.
ああ、信じてるよ。
Yuki ne gave me a big grin. But it's as if you're still fighting back your tears.
私が連れて行くからさ。あなたは行きなさいよ。
Take who?
拓司君。あの電波坊やは私が連れて行ってやるからさ。あんたは先に進みなさいよ。
Forward?
ああ、そうだよ。この先だよ。ひまわりの咲く丘の先。登れない坂道の先。あんたはそこまでまた葉咲ちゃんを迎えに行かなきゃいけないんだよ。
So, okay, this will be the ending where Tomosane lives with no voices in his head. The Yuki ending, either she goes back into a coma body that may or may not exist, or they just live in the same head together. And then the third ending, all three of them learn to coexist. That hill.
ほら、ちゃんとしろよ。友実。
Is this the Hill of Sunflowers ending? I know that's the name of one of them. I don't know which one. Oh,
ここでお別れなんだから。
her VA is killing it. Very well.
そうだよ。お別れだ。私が歩けるのはここまでだ。
Wait, hold on. He's voice acted, isn't he?
お別れ？この空の下で友実とはもうお別れだ。
Great scene.
長い長い空の下、ここまで一緒に歩いてきたけど、もうおしまい。ここから先、あんたのそばを歩くのは私じゃない。モサネと一緒の道を歩くのは私じゃない。さあ行けよ、ヒーロー。私のヒーロー。そして葉咲ちゃんのスーパーヒーロー。
Superhero. Oh. Huh? Just now.
葉咲ちゃんが信じ、私が信じた。友実。
Hosky's been like latching onto him this whole time. It's been like 20 minutes.
勝つんだろ、運命に。
But she can wait. Younger no Himawari was playing. Okay, she caught him. She caught him. Asaki? Hosky had taken hold of my leg just as I jumped from the rooftop. But Hosky's weak body was being slowly pulled over the edge. Hosky, let go! Are you stupid? Let go right now. Hosky's face turned pale. Hurry up, at this rate you're gonna fall too. Let go! Hosky lost her footing for a split second. Her body slipped further over the edge of the roof. And yet... Okay, not the time to be yapping. He's falling off the roof, he has a stab wound. Let him go and he can like jump through the window. I understand, just let go. Let me go. Big tears welled up in Hosky's eyes. Wait, does he still have super strength? Because he might just be a normal guy now. Hosky tried to say something through her tears, but it wouldn't come out. She cried as her strength slowly began to fail her. Her body was slowly pulled over the edge. Nevertheless, she didn't loosen her grip on my leg at all. She did the complete opposite. Her tiny hands took a stronger hold on my body so that she wouldn't lose me. What are you doing, Hosky? She raised her head and looked me in the eyes. I thought she was despairing for me. When she looked up, I saw a smile on her tear-stained face. What are you saying? Are you dumb? At this rate, you'll fall too. It does matter. I'm here to protect you. Hosky. I never seen Hosky raise her voice like that before. She never let her emotions show like this. She never expressed her own will like this before. Oh right, I forgot about this part. Like, she means like a sister, like a sister. Okay, so like with scenes like this, I can't stop but thinking like she would fall off in the middle of saying, you know, this big grand speech. You dummy! It's obvious why you can't save me. I'm here to protect you. I'm the hero. I'm only here to protect you. There's only one Superman allowed. Felt like I was floating. It's as if the air had suddenly grown colder. Sand and dust floated in the blue sky, dancing in the moonlight. I felt myself transported from solid ground to a world of vertical descent. If only she hadn't been yapping, maybe they could have, you know, he could have pulled himself up or something. Hosky and I were sucked down. Saw a silhouette of Hosky's body backlit by a bright blue moon. We were utterly detached from the ground. It was like we were flying in midair. I heard sirens in the distance, sirens echoing in the sparkling azure sky. I looked up at the infinite sky as I fell, so that I wouldn't lose sight of Hosky above me. The moon laughed. God laughed at the comical sight below. And Kimika, she got a trampoline for him. At this comedy and this tragedy, the stars went round like they were dancing. The night sky ridiculed us. God ridiculed us. As if an innocent child had knocked the plate of heaven to the ground. The world became empty, but I said this. Eat shit! God doesn't matter. Fate doesn't matter. I'm Tomosane. Mamiya Tomosane. I made a promise to protect Hosky, a promise to be Hosky's hero, so I won't falter. I won't back down no matter who I'm facing. If I meet God in heaven, then I'll punch him right in the nose. If I meet Satan in hell, then I'll punch him right in the nose. I'll break fate's chains with my own two hands. The great comedy and tragedy of life can eat shit for all I care. Haseki! He's so cool. I reach out with all my might. There's no answer. I don't know if she even heard me. It's such a short period of time before we hit the ground that I don't know if my words ever reached her. But I yelled out to her, Haseki! The cool air of the night suddenly grew hot. The light of the moon dimmed. The dancing stars ceased to frolic and instead looked on in silence. I ran on thin air. I fought against God's will and ran. Then my hand reached Haseki. Okay, don't give me a repeat of the Kimika ending though, they live. Freefall. The unavoidable fate which we call gravity finally sucked us down to earth. For men, we cannot fly through the air. The only choice is to fall to earth. But I refused! There was no despair in that moment. The only choice I had was to do what I had to do. What I had to do in that very moment. To live. What I had to do to live tomorrow. Gravity tried to kill us both. Tried to slam us into the ground and end it all. Ah! Struggled in the air. It was futile. Man is powerless in the air. There's no fighting it. There's nothing man can do to fight gravity. Yet I struggled in the air. The powerless struggling became a colossal foe. I didn't care if I looked pathetic. I'd do anything, pathetic or otherwise, if only to live. Ah! As I kicked out my leg, it broke through the glass on the building. I told you! Ah! The glass broke and I crashed into the building's eaves. Agony raced through my breaking body, but I held on to Haseki. Pain was irrelevant. I held Haseki to my chest. I wasn't going to let anyone or anything hurt her. The eaves didn't catch us. They merely threw us into the air once again. Another impact, just like the last. But I could no longer see what I was even crashing into. I had lost all sense of balance or direction, falling and colliding with whatever was in my way as I fell from the school building. That's probably what happened. An untold number of impacts left my ears ringing. It was a disturbing sound. There's no pain. There's no light. The only thing I could feel was Haseki's warmth in my arms. The moon laughed. The moon laughed at me. The moon laughed at me as if it hadn't just seen me take that fall. As if it knew nothing of the impure things in this world. As if it was ignorant of the filthy, the spoiled, the rotten things on earth. Oh, what if Ayana isn't a Cthulhu? She's the moon. It simply bathed us with its beautiful light. And it laughed at the world, dyed with blue moonlight underneath it. The moon laughed. Underneath that laughing moon, it could only fall and get beaten up by the unceasing blows of gravity. And you know, when he hits the ground, I guess you could say that's the end of the sky. But I fell, powerless to do anything else. At the end, the moon came into view again. But it wasn't laughing at me with scorn. It looked truly sad, as if it was crying. You bastard. So you weren't laughing at me. You cried as you watched me fall. My weak, broken voice barely escaped my throat. I thought that I could still speak. I'm not sure if I was actually making any sound though. Now that I think back on it, it was perfectly silent in that moment. The sound of the wind I'd heard before. The sound of the sirens. The sound of crashing into the building time and time again. All those sounds had disappeared from the world. The silence was unbroken. I thought to myself about how bad it was. In my life up until that moment, I'd never experienced such a profound silence. It was an impossible silence. I thought it was the end. Thought I was done for. Dot dot dot. Asaki! You're safe. Yeah, you don't get to be a hero, I'm a hero. Broke my promise so many times. Glad I was able to keep it this time. Now I'm going to jail because I just drugged a bunch of kids and made them fall off the roof. But could this be the end? Liar? Promise? But that's the reason why Kimura is in the plot, right? He's the journalist that saves him. The village. You're gonna go that hill, huh?
小さな私が越えられなかったあの坂道、そしてお父さんが死んだあの日、とも
That
兄さん
hill.
が
Oh,
私を見つけてくれた。
that's not a promise a hero should
だ
make.
けど約束は約束だよ。
A promise is a promise. Husky usually never asks for anything from me. But still, I'm so tired. I walked so far to get here. So now, Yukine. It's not ending there. It's not ending there. Wonderful every day. Okay, how mean of it would it be if I ended the episode here? Wait, unless that actually is the end. Live happily. Ludwig Wittgenstein, 1916. How long do you think the epilogue is? I think we got plenty of time left. Well, I'm pretty sure we do. I'm pretty sure we do. Like, maybe. Anyway, well, if there's only a little let up, I'll edit into this video. If not, I'll just, cut it here. So thanks for watching. Be back for the finale, I think. I'll probably go check a Let's Play of SubaHibi to kind of see like how much is left. Like, I feel safe doing that now. I didn't feel safe doing that when I was like early on, because then click a video, oh, spoilers. But now, like, what is there left to spoil? I guess the true ending. Is it even the true ending? The third ending? Like, well, from what I've heard, none of them is the true ending. They're all equally valid. Although, I mean, I feel like one being left for last makes it the true ending. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'll go check out how much longer we have. Probably make one more video, probably. Or maybe half of one. Whatever. Bye.